Yo, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to be going over the Mega Knight Prince matchup. This is a good matchup, except in single elixir when you could get punished for overcommitting. So, if you just watch out in single elixir, you will be okay in this matchup. You just want to play like single slow with like calculated risk. So here he goes wall breakers. You can go Ewas in the middle that like chains onto both of them. This is typically what you want to do against any deck that goes wall breakers in the middle. He goes for his bandit, so I go for a bandit. And here you'll see that he zaps it to like stun the dash and then actually kill my bandit on the side. They do this play a lot, especially with Prince. So be sure to be careful. Either zap the Prince or go for a battle ram, because if they're able to zap it, the Prince, or in this case the bandit, will kill your bandit. So here I go for a magic archer and he's going to go for a Mega Knight. The reason I do this is because I know I'm down elixir, but it's going to give me a good damage lead and I can just go Pekka and then zap after he goes minions. And as you can see, after I go zap, I'm down elixir, I'm down 2 elixir. So he goes wall breakers and I choose to eat those because 1, I don't have elixir, and then 2, I already have a good damage lead. So this is probably the best position that you could have in this at this point in the game against this matchup. Like, you always want to try being up some damage, just so when you have to eat wall breakers, like, because the evil wall breakers are hard to defend, now you could have a nice comfortable lead. I go ghost to back, he goes bandit opposite, kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I go for a bandit here to counter his, and he goes for a prince on my ghost. Here I don't magic archer because I felt like it would be a little bit too much, so I just go for an Ewas. The zap trick does not work on Ewas because it'll still get that reset before, so the Ewas just counters the Prince. I go magic archer the back here because you always want to like match up your magic archer to their queen. If they go ability, you can go ability. So he goes minions the back. I go battle ram, and then I feel like he's arrow zaps, so I predict the ability. I am slightly late, but I still gets the job done and counters the queen. And then here, he goes for his bandit, so I just go ghost into the bandit, and then Pekka for the queen. The reason I go Pekka for the queen is because if he goes Mega Knight in front, he's not going to have enough elixir to make a push. If he goes opposite, I just cycle to a battle ram and kite it. So here, I just go magic archer to get him to go for an early ability. And then I actually predict his arrows and zap again. Sometimes you need to predict that in this matchup. And then here, this defense looks a little scary, but it's completely fine because of the Evo Ghost. So the Evo Ram and the Evo Ghost help clean up. I get a nice Fireball, and then a nice Ewas for the wall breakers, which do connect. But of course, I now have that damage lead. And now the right, but I still target the left because I want to go opposite lane. He goes queen again, so I just go for a magic archer. And of course, now it's just waiting. He goes Mega Knight the back. You should always go. You should always kind of wait to go Pekka if they. Well, it's like for them to go Mega Knight. Oh, holy stutter. Okay, so he goes Prince Archer Queen ability. I go for a nice bandit. Here it looks like you can fireball. I just go for the Ewas just in case, because I like to save my fireball maybe for a nice like offensive interaction, like the ghost one-shotting the bandit if they fireball it. So here he goes for a low Mega Knight, and I actually decide to eat the bandit on the right while like going magic archer middle. I do this because I don't want to commit my Pekka yet, and I want like to have a counter push on the left. So he goes Prince minions. There's no threat there. You just go bandit Ewas, and then here I believe I just start spamming him because I know he doesn't have Mega Knight. So he goes for wall breakers. He goes for bandit. I let the wall breakers connect. I don't. But then I go magic archer knowing that it's going to get the shots it needs. And then I just go for a fireball. It's a very straightforward matchup when you know how to play it. But at points it can get tricky, like on some of the defenses like you saw, like during that one Mega Knight Prince push. But if you just manage your cycle and your elixir, while not overcommitting in single and like not being down too much, you should be completely fine. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.